I'm really looking forward to, I think, just improving on our performance last race. It'll be exciting to see, you know, how that turns out, what that looks like. Spending time with Kandice. I mean, we live on opposite sides of the country, so for us this is more than just a race, it's a chance to be together as we go. And that's fun too, because we really do enjoy each other, we laugh a lot, we just, I mean, we keep it light most of the time, and so that's fun too.
I actually popped right back into school at NYU and have been going till now until I had to withdraw from a couple classes to be here.
Basically, she's a dropout.
Basically, I'm never going to finish. No, but yeah, I've just been chugging along at school since we last raced.
And I actually got married 30 days after we raced, and Miss Kandice was a bridesmaid in my wedding, and that was very special.
Before the race, we were friends, obviously, but I don't know if we were friends enough that you would have asked me to be a bridesmaid.
No, probably not.
No, but it's so
different.
True. It's
right.
Totally true, and I knew that. So it was proof of how far we had come as friends after doing the race.
Yeah.
We were jumping up and down screaming. I mean, it was like the first time all over again. Then the reality sunk in that the race isn't a joyride, and we better, it's our second chance too to come back and, I think more than anything prove it to ourselves.
Like if you have the Super Bowl, okay, and you've got all these teams that are in the playoffs, or they were last year, and here they come again, and so you have this expectation that since you made it last year, you've got to make it again, and so all these teams have been to the playoffs, and now it's like the Super Bowl, and it's like someone's got to go first and second and third, but it's just these teams aren't used to going early, and yet someone will, so it's just kind of lurks in your mind, and you're just, you've got to just hang on to your confidence and your knowledge and your remembrance of, we did great last time, we can do it again.
Right now, in this moment, my biggest excitement is these teams, because we've been watching them, and it's just really exciting to be on the race with them.
It's an honor.
It really is. It's cool. Like they're just classic teams. They're all remembered for something, and to be racing beside them, I mean, hopefully we're remembered for something more than just being the evil ones too. But you know what I mean? It's really cool. It's a really cool thing. We prepared a little differently this time. Last time we had the lightest bag on the race, 11 pounds, and this time actually we brought a little more. We brought vitamins. We realized that we weren't getting it in food necessarily, so
we got sick last race.
We got sick a little bit, and also just being a little more culturally minded as far as bringing like T-shirts this time. Like last time we brought one T-shirt to cover our shoulders, and we ended up wearing it for 5 days in a row, smelling a little bit, because that's what we brought, for those cultures that, that's what you're supposed to wear. And so we're a little bit more mindful of that.
It wasn't that long ago, so I think just kind of maintenance, like cardio, and I know we've been ice skating and, snow
little
skiing.
Things that we haven't done in a long time.
Yeah, kind of brushing up on it. You've taken some Italian?
Taken some Italian since last time. Actually, before we knew that we were going to be racing again, I was like, I got to learn some languages, because it's embarrassing. It really is. It's like to go into a country and just be like,
I think that our biggest we learned were probably don't make assumptions was the biggest. There were times when there was something just like a banner over our head. We were standing under it and we couldn't find it because we were so zeroed in on what we thought it should be or where we thought it would be that we were missing the obvious. And so I think this time we're going to try to just be more aware and assume less about, if it says it's on the road to the next city, then look the whole way. Don't assume it's almost when you get to the city, because you might miss the turn on the way.
Luckily, we haven't had time to get bitter. We haven't had years and years to think about it. I mean, there's definitely some things that we'd, like to change this time up, but we're basically going to run the same race that we did last time, and just hopefully a little bit better. You know what I mean? Adding on to what we did. I don't know if we should rock the boat too much with what we did. I'm pretty proud of the way we ran.
It's like the car got around the block. Now we're tuning it up, so it's going to go around the block faster this time, hopefully. I think Kandice and I really balance each other beautifully. We complement each other. I mean, we're such a balance. It's pretty amazing. I mean, we're very similar in some ways, and we're very different in other ways. But I think that we've learned how to approach each other in the ways that we're different, so that hopefully we're not hurting feelings or, kind of tugging and pulling in those areas that can cause things to build up. So
yeah, I mean, last time we definitely had like our little spats, if you want to call them that. But I think we knew where each other were coming from and just trying to get the job done, and so this time we're going to avoid those things and still get the job done, and hopefully that will help too.